The war on Sesame Street has begun. Well, again. According to the Heritage Foundation, again. Again. Again times 4? Oh, come on! Dating back to the 70s? Is the war on Christmas this bad? What, this? Well, it's only Chapter 8, subsection 7 of the RNC 20 Promises keynote sponsor, the Heritage Foundation. Anyway, if you'd like to help Elmo and the gang on Sesame Street, stick around till after this clip and we'll talk about it. Starting.
I'm Donald Trump, and I have more trash than all of you, so yeah.
It may be the end of the road for Sesame Street. Real estate tycoon Ronald Grunt has announced plans to demolish Sesame Street and create a lavish new Grunt Tower.
Hey, look, I love you people. You deserve some of the finer things, trust me. You won't miss all this. But Mr. Grump, this street is our home.
Yeah, we like it the way it is.
You'll have. Okay, that's it. I tried to be nice to you people, but you don't want to listen. That's it. You got 2 weeks. Pack up and get out. Give me this, you.
Wait a minute.
Get out of my way.
Wait a minute.
Pack up.
Contractors were not paid.
What's going on here?
This is Grump Tower, the first Grouch apartment building in the world. Isn't it, Tony?
No. He traded his trash can spot for this hunk of junk.
Hey, Ronald. This is Ronald Grump. He is my neighbor and the Grouch who built this place. Scram! Where I go, they go. Well, then you're all getting out of here, because I don't want any pets living here. See? Look at this. I got a contract, and it says, no pets allowed in. You signed it. Donald Trump happens to have the most trash of any Grouch in the world.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an apprentice. Huh? I'm a grocer, Swampy. Yeah? Scram, you're fired.
Uh-oh.
What? Whose name equals trash? To you and to me. Who do you wish you all could be? I'm the trashiest. I'm the grouchiest.
Ignore the dancing ape and respect the trolling of PBS. How do we help Elmo and the gang? Tag them in this video to get their attention. Yes, I'm sure they're quite numb to their funding being threatened. This is different. According to an interview with PBS, they acknowledge that this funding from the government makes up 23%, both for PBS and NPR. And they acknowledge cuts will have to be made if that's done, like removing broadcasting from rural areas. And the majority of what voting bloc lives in rural areas, boys and girls? That's right, the red one. In this same interview, they acknowledge their different revenue streams, but pay specific attention to the patronage for arts and culture. Like me, that's an endowment. And if you'll remember the video I did last night on the 1776 project, how it goes from the Heritage Foundation to Project 2025, Agenda 47, finally being reincarnated here in Chapter 8, Subsection 7 of the 20 Promises. It is my opinion that this is their version of quote-unquote classic liberal arts education, or something akin to. And if anything fights that, it's Sesame Street. While this iteration is vague, in recommendations from the Heritage Foundation to other things, they discuss taxing these things, to colleges as well. As with many things in Project 2025, they might have an ideological bent to who is a recipient of these things. Like the 50,000 zealots they plan to hire after they fire that many from the federal government. In fact, things like schools receiving federal funding, SNAP benefits, well, they're going to have some kind of ideological or religious bent in order to qualify. You know, Elmo, you guys were pretty big for my childhood. Helped me with reading, writing, and arithmetic. I just need a minute! And we would cheer when I was in school and the teacher would turn off the lights and roll out the TV cart. Usually something from Nova making science class a little less bland. They have many art shows too. You probably remember the good old Bob Ross. That inspired me to draw and paint. Helped me win a few art contests. Become a published miniatures painter. And it's a big part of my kid's life too. No! Mine! What? He dances. Anyway, Elmo, you're facing a two-pronged attack. Remember this? That's going to be lessened or taken away in some degree. Plus the 23% if this Project 2025 goes through. Because a think tank thunk it a long time ago. This article from the Heritage Foundation proves that. It was done in 1997. I don't know how these two things will impact PBS exactly, but I thought they should know. And I thought you should too. Thought of a bunch of kids out in rural areas missing out on, well, the core of what made me would have to go without. Anyway, now you all know. And knowing is half the battle.